Hello everyone, welcome back to Hexcells Infinite. Last time we finished out the 4s with 4.5 and 4.6, so let's jump into 5.1. That is a big one. Right, first thing we notice, this 5 consecutive has 1 point, so if this was the first we'd have 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, it can never be any of those. How many are in the perimeter of this 9? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So we need to eliminate 3 of those. One of these will be eliminated because we only need 1 more on that length. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 1 of those. So we need to get 1 of those others eliminated. That doesn't help us. I don't think this helps us yet. So we'll keep that in mind for later. What do we have going on elsewhere? We need 4 of these. We know one of those isn't it, but the rest is a mystery. We need 3 out of this ring. Let's ignore that. Let's work down here because something that we do know here is that we need 2 consecutive. So it's either going to be these 2 or these 2. And whichever way that result runs, the 1 is going to be touching one of these, which means it will never touch one of those. Does that help me? It does, in a way, because this 5, what we do know, what I could have done earlier, we're going to have at least 1, 2, 3, 4, and then one of the top or the bottom. But we can't know which side of these will be the consecutive 2. Because whichever side is the consecutive 2, the opposing side will have the other one, because if this is consecutive 2, this one touches it, which means it must be that one. So, by that logic, hold on. Let's pretend these are blue, consecutive 2. This one is touching 1, so we eliminate the rest. And then this 2 needs 2, so it would be those. And the same is mirrored, so this one will always be blue, which means we can eliminate this. That 2 sees 2, and now this 3 sees 3 in its border. We can eliminate all of this. That's lovely. Right, working with that. This 3 gets 2 more, that one sees 1. That one also sees 1. 2 non-consecutive is never going to be this one. 3 non-consecutive is never going to be that one. We need 3 down this length, which means we've got 1, 2. It can't be both of these for 3 and 4, so it must be those consecutive here. That 1 sees 1, so it's not any of those. That 2 needs a second. This 3 now has 3 in its column. All done. This 3 now sees 3, so it's not those. That 3 gets a third. That 2 has 2 non-consecutive. This one needs 1. This 2 needs a second, and this 5 needs 1 more, which is going to be one of these to finish the 3, eliminating those. When this 3 is finished, one of them will be touching the 1, so we can eliminate the ones on the outer rim. That 2 needs 2 non-consecutive on a row of 3, so it must be those. That 1 sees 1. This 2 sees 2. That 1 sees 1. This 3 sees 1, 2, and it's going to need 1 of these. This 3 is also going to need 1 of these, so they must be sharing this one, otherwise this 3 would get to 4. We can eliminate the rest. And we can eliminate this as well. That one needs 1. This one sees 1 now. This 2 needs a second, that one sees it. This 2 sees 2, that 2 needs a second. This has 1, 2. It's going to need one of these or one of these for a third, so it must share, otherwise we'd have 4. We can eliminate the top and bottom. This one needs 1. This 2 needs 2. This 2 has 2. This 5 sees 1, 2, 3. We need one of those for 4 on the 3, and one of those for 5 on the 3, eliminating those. If we can have one of these and one of these, we could put the 2 in the middle to be consecutive. That would finish the 3 and this, but we don't know if it couldn't be the 2 on the outside edge and then these otherwise. So we can't use that yet, I don't think. How's this looking? We've got 4 along here. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we need 2 more along here. It's going to be one of those, and then only one of these. So this 9 earlier, we decided that only one of these can be blue because of the 2. And we have 5, 10, 11, 12 total. We need to eliminate 3 of them for the others to all be blue. So we eliminate one of those. 1, 2, 3, 4. At least that one is 5. One of those. Could it be both of those? It could. Right, let's not run with that yet. Here we have 1, 2, 3. That's going to be 1 for 4. That's going to be 1 for 5. Could be the outside edges and those 2 consecutive. And one of those. That would be valid, I think. It's these 2 and not those 2. It's this. One of these, one of those, and one of these for the 3. Or it's one of these and those 2 for the 3. Where is the logic? This 9 needs 3 eliminated from it. That's 1. This 3 could have 1 there and 2 there. So that doesn't help us. Alright, let's see if there's anything else I'm missing. How's this 8 doing? We have 1, 2, 3. 4 and 5 is a maximum. 6, 7, 8. But it could be 6, 7, 8. But I think between this, this, and this, we should be able to figure out where we can position on this 9. So this 8 already has 1, 2, 3. It's going to get at least one of these for 4, possibly 2. This one and this one for 5. We need at least one of these for 6, or it could be none of those. Ah. What am I missing? What am I missing? Here's something. This 2 needs 2, right? And it can't be these two. So it must be this one and one of the others. That gives us 3 on there. That gives us 2 consecutive. This 5 now has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's part of the break we needed. So how's this 6 doing now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's not that. It's not that. That means that this 9 is going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and one of those. That 3 has 3. That 3 has 3. Now, how are we ever going to figure out this? We've got 1, 2, 3. It's not that. This 2 gets a second, which is this. That's solved. That's solved. That's solved. There goes the right-hand side of the puzzle. How on earth do we break into the left-hand side of the puzzle? 8 here now has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 has 1. 2 gets 2 consecutive. 4 has 4. 1 gets 1. 2 gets 2. 2 has 2. 1 has 1, as does this one. This 6 is solved. This 6 is not yet. This 8 is not yet. This 2 is not yet. This 2 needs a second. That 2 has 2. That 1 has 1. This 4 has 1, 2, 3, and one of these. This 3 has 1, 2, and one of these. Probably need to use that in some constructive way. This 4 has 1, 2, 3, and needs one of these for its 4th. This 3 has 1 of these for its 2nd, and one of these for its 3rd. Oh, wait. This one has 1. There you go. So, this 3 has 1, and this 3 needs 2 more. So 1, 2, and 3, so it's not this one. That 4 gives us 1, 2, 3, one of those for 4. This 3 needs this and one of those. That one has 1. That one has 1. This 3 has 1. This for 2. This for 3. Never that or that. This 3 has 1, 2. One of these for 3. This 2 has one of those for 1, that for 2. That one sees 1. Then this finishes off a bunch of these clues. 1, 2, and 3 here. This one sees 1. That 0 solves for itself. This 2 needs a second. That 2 also needs a second. 3 here. 1, 2, and one of these for 3, so it's not any of that. That 2 has 2. This 2 needs a second. That 3 is solved. This 2 needs a second. This 2 needs 2 non-consecutive out of 3 is those. That one has 1. This one has 1. We still haven't used this 2 or 6 yet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One of those for 6. And one of those for 2. And 8 here is going to finish us off. We have 1, 2, 3. 4, 5, 6, 7. So one of these, and one of these. That means we have 1, 2, 3, 4. It's never these two. That lets us solve a bunch of the rest. 1 here, and not that one. And 2 here gets 1 and 2. Then no more remaining. Good puzzle. 5-2, please. I see small puzzles. I see lots of complicated logic. Right, very first thing. This 3 consecutive is either going to go 1, 2, and 3, or 1, 2, and 3. That's how we solve that blue one there. This 3 here has the same property. It's either going to be 1, 2, and 3, or 1, 2, and 3. There's 20 in total here. We've got 3 5s here, so only one of those is missing. One of those is missing, and one of these is missing. But this 5 here needs 5 in its boundaries. This is going to be 4. 5 has 0. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's going to be one black somewhere on here. So only one of these can be blue. Because this 5 is going to get 1, 2, 3, 4. One of these can be blue. So that means this 3 consecutive, if this is black, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, it can't be this. That one gets 1. This 3 consecutive gets 1, 2, 3. Three consecutive means it's not this one. This 4 consecutive sees 1, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, eliminates this. That 2 needs at least 1 in the center. And it only needs 1, which is going to be whichever compares with the consecutive 2, so we eliminate this. This 1 can't have both of these, but this 3 needs a second and a third, so this will be the second, this is the third. This 4 now has 3. It can only match on one of the 2 extremities, so it's not that one. One of those, we're going to get one of those. We're going to get one of these. This 5 has 1, 2, 3. We need 2 of these to be blue and 1 to not. We have 13 remaining. There's going to be 1 here, minimum. 1, 2, 3. 8, 9, 10. Yeah, I can't work out from how many remaining yet. There's too much ambiguity still. Where is the next piece of logic? This 4 is going to have one of these. This 4 needs 3 more. If it gets this, 1, 2, 3. This 2 needs 2 consecutive. This 3 needs 3 consecutive. This 2 needs 2 consecutive, and this guy only ever wants 2 on it. And this 4 needs at least 3 more. If it's these, to make up to 4, this 2 would get 2 consecutive, and it would go 1, 2, 3. This 2 would have too many on it. So it can't be both of these for 4. So it's 1, 2, 3, and 4. That 4 gets 4 consecutive. That 5 now has 5 on its perimeter. This 2 gets 2 consecutive. This 4 gets a 4th. This 3 can either go 1, 2, 3 or 1, 2, 3, so we eliminate this. This 7 sees 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And it needs 2 more of these for 6 and 7, so it's not that one. There's the 5th up there. That's solved. 5 more. This 2 consecutive is either going to be... Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We need 2 more of these. So if it's these 2, that would be fine. If it's these 2, it could be these 2 and that, so that doesn't work out yet. We need 1 more here, 1 more there. It'll probably be our last one remaining, and it'll be 1 remaining, which will tell us these 2 have to share a clue, but we can't confirm that yet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We need 2 of these. And by definition, we need 1 of them not to be. So it could be 1 and 2. And this 2 consecutive... No, if this is 1 and 2, this 2 has 1 touching it. Would have to be these. That would be 3. So it can't be that. Because if this is 1 and 2 of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. If this is 6 and 7, this would be blue. That 2 would have 2. But this would need a second. So it can't be blue and blue. Can it be blue and blue? Yes, because you get 6 and 7. We have a second consecutive here, and you can be any of those. Can it be blue and blue here? Yes. But this 2 needs 2, and it has to have one of these, so it can't be ever this one. This 2 now has the center of its consecutives being this one. That 2 has 2. That's 0, 0. That 2 gets a second. That 3 has 3. We have 3 remaining. 1 here. 1, 2, and 3. Because we can't have both of those. Oh, this 2 gets a consecutive, so that's that one. 2 remaining. Alright, not so bad, not so bad. Let's go to 5, 3. How big and complicated does this look? Pretty big and complicated. Right, you have 15. Is that all of yours? 3 and 3 is 6. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 in total. So, not all of yours. So, where do we begin? One along this length here has to be one of these 2. Can't be both of them, but on any given 3 string, it's going to be crossing into this once, so it's not those. The 0 solves for itself. This 3 now needs 3 consecutive on a line. This needs 2. This 3 has to either be along this side or along this side, because this one needs one. It can't have both. If this 2 were these 2, we could put the 1 off for this over here somewhere, and the rest of this could go 2 there, 2 there, 2 there, and have the 1. If it's these 2, we would need 2 on this side, then we could do on the opposing side, so that doesn't help. Alright, I just paused for a moment. I'm trying to figure out something that's probably more complicated than it needs to be. But I'm looking at these 2 columns that have 2 in, this 3 with 3 possible consecutives, and this string of 2s and 1s at the bottom here. So if this 1 has this blue, then these must be black, then those must be blue, then those must be black, and those must be blue. Which means the left-hand side would have 2, and these can't be the others. And this one would have one here, and that one would get one of those, and everything would be great. If this one is blue, that gets the 1. We get another one here, perhaps. Then we can have not these, because we would need... I've confused myself already. If this is blue, that one's got 1. This 2 needs one of those. This 2 needs one of those. This 2 needs one of those. So that'd be 1. I think there's something here. I really do. My brain just can't go that many levels deep. This 1. If it takes this one, then this 2 must have top and bottom. That 2 then has 2, so these would be black. And that 2 needs 2, so it would be this and that. That puts 2 on this column, which would be fine. If this one is blue, we can go 1, 2, 2, 2. That puts 2 on the left. Or we can go blue, 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 and put none on the left. And if we put none on the left, this one needs one of these, and this one needs that. But we need 2 here. I just can't make it definitive in my head. And it's bothering me. If this is blue, if this is blue, then these are black. Then one of those is blue, then one of those is blue, and that could be blue, and that puts 2 on the left. But these can all be on the right, and then these can be on the left, and then the ones for that can go here and here. No, oh. If this is all blue on the right, this 2 gets 2, that 2 gets 2, that 2 gets 2, this 1 has 1 there. So that's all blue. That means none of this is blue. That means this 3 gets those 2. That means this one has 1. So this one would get this one. And something. Ah, it doesn't work. I'm missing something somewhere. I must be missing something somewhere. This must be either both of those or both of those. It can't be split because of the one here. If it's both of these, we get none of those. And then this one populates that, so this has 2. 1 here and any of those, and this has 1 there. If this has 2, this has none. This gets 1 of those, probably this and that. And then this gets 1 and 2, and the rest goes down the right hand side. No. What's my brain trying to conjure up there? If these are blue, these are not blue. This one gets at least 1 of these. This one could have this or this, and this one either gets that and something here. That gets 2, that gets 2, that gets 1, we still have 2 here. If there's something here, my brain can't do that many levels of deduction to get there. We know that one of these is blue and the other two aren't, but we don't know where in the rest of the puzzle the rest is. If we need 5 along this length, hold on, here's a thought. We need 5 along this length. We have 1. And up here, we're going to be missing one of these. Because we have 2 here and 3 there. So 2 past the line, 1 above the line. So that's 1. This whole thing here is 1, 2, 3, 7, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 in total. We need 15 of them. This eliminates 1. This eliminates 2. So we need 15, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So we need 3 of them to be black. 2 of these will be black. And then we need 1 more to be black. If all 5 of these were blue, that wouldn't be a problem, would it? Because the black could go anywhere else. Except, if all 5 of these were blue, then this would have to all be eliminated. And we would have to have 2 consecutive there and 2 consecutive there to make this diagonal have 2s. And none of these to be true. But there's no reason it couldn't be 4 of those and 1, 2, 3 and 4. I cannot see the logic. I'm going to pause again for a bit. Alright, it's been staring me at the face and I feel dumb. So I think this 3 and this 2 means there's 2 blue past the break and 1 before. So 2 of these must be black. And if we look on the other side, the same is true here. So we've got 3 blues here and only 1 blue here, so 2 of those must be black. Now this 15 has 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. We need 3 of them to be black. Those 3 must exist within this space here, so everything below that is blue. Alright, we can make some progress. This 2 with consecutives has here 1 or 2, so it can't be any of those. This 3 needs 3 consecutive, and it must be wrapping around so that this 1 can be fulfilled, so it's that, and not these. That 2 gets a second, this 1 has 1, that 1 needs 1, this 2 vertical now has 2 in it. This 2 has 2, so it's not those. This 5 sees those 5 around it. This 3 only needs 1 more, so it can't be both of these, so that's where the gap in the 5 consecutive must be. 1 has 1. This 2 needs 2, so it must be this and this to make the pair of 1s whole. This 1 sees 1, so it's not those. That 3 sees 3. There's our big band of question marks. Right, so what else can we do now? There must be lots going on. This 1 sees 1. That 2 gets a second. That 1 sees 1. That 2 sees 2. This 2 needs a second. That 2 sees 2. This 2 needs a second of those. This 2 needs a second of those. That 1 needs 1 of these. But it could be on opposite ends. What's next? 8 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. One of those for 8, so it's not those. This 2 has 2, so it's not that or that. This 2 gets 1 consecutive. This 8 now has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's not that one. This one sees 1. This one gets 1. That one sees 1. This one needs 1. That one sees 1. This 3 is going to complete either this 1 or this 2, but we can't know which yet. Oh, but we can. This 5 here sees 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, so we can eliminate the rest of that. 15 here is now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 2 of those. Don't know which. But we do know it can only be one of these and one of those, so it must be the 2 outside edges. Alright, I'm glad I got past that bit where I was stuck for far too long. Right, we need 2 along here. And we've blocked out the other side. So these consecutive 2s here, if it's this, it would have to be that, which is not consecutive. And if it's this, it would have to be that that's not consecutive. So it's going to be one of this 2 consecutive is the first, and one of this is the second. So we can eliminate any that don't touch that. This 0 solves for itself. 1 here. 2 consecutive there, 2 consecutive here. This one sees 1, 1, 2, and 3 there. That 3 got a third. This one needs 1. This 2 needs a second. This 2 needs a second. That one has 1. This 2 needs a second. This 4 sees 1, 2, 3, and one of those will be 4, so it's not this, 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 or this. This 2 has 2, so it's not that. That 2 is solved there. This 1 along the length is going to be one of these, and to make both of these complete, they must share it. This 2 sees 2. What next? This 3 cannot solve yet. This 6, we only need 1 more. This 2 we need 1 more, this 2 we need 1 more. How's this 8 doing? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We can get rid of that. That 6 gives us those. That 3 needs either this or that, so it's not this or this. That 2 needs 2. How's this 4 doing? Not yet. This 2, not yet. This one sees 1, so it's not that. This 3 needs 1 more of these to go with those 2, so it's not this or this. This 3 now has 3. We can clear that off. 1, 2, 3. We need 2 of those. This 4 now has 4 along its length, so we can clear out all that. 2 gets this. This 3 needs 2 more. That 1 has 1. That 2 has 2. This 2 is non-consecutive. This 5 has 1, 2, 3. Can't be both of those for 4 and 5. So it must be this and that. This 2 has 2. That 2 needs a second. How's this 4 doing? We have 1, 2, 3. Could be this or either of those. 2 here we don't know. What about on the other side now? We've got 5 on this diagonal, so it's not that. We need 1 more on there. We need 1 more in there. We need 2 more in there. This 5, 1, 2, 3, 4 is 5th there. This 4 now has 4 in it, and that 5 is done. That 3 we can ignore. We need 2 along here. We've got 5 remaining. So we've got 3 here. 1, 2, 3. That's 1 of our 5. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 2 of our 5. 3. 1, 2, 3. That's 4 of our 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. We only have 5 remaining. So we need to make all of these clues complete. Oh wait, this 2 only sees that. This 2 now sees 2, so we can clear off those. That 2 gets 2 non-consecutive, so it's not this, it must be that. That 3 needs a third. That 3 is now done. 2 remaining. 3, 1, 2, and one of those makes another one. And 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, one of those makes the other, so it's never either of these. That one sees one, that one needs one. This 2 needs a second. That 4 now has 4, no remaining. Can't believe I got stuck on that top archway double line thing for so long. But I'm going to call that an episode after those 3 puzzles, I think it was. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you're enjoying the series, please do consider subscribing or hitting that like button. If you have any questions or comments, you can put them down below. Otherwise, I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.